Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We've got confirmation that we will be getting the EU Team of the Season in Hockey Ultimate Team tomorrow. So I thought I'd go through my predictions and the cards that I think that we're going to see for the EU Team of the Season. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you subscribe for the most up-to-date NHL news, tips, and info, as well as MLB content. That's dropping on my channel very shortly as the time of this recording tonight as the game will launch, and I hope you guys check out that content as well. All right, let's get into the video. So the one thing I want to talk about just before I get into the predictions is that this team of the season is one that I think that you're definitely going to want to invest in. So if you haven't opened up any of your packs yet, you've been saving from Wednesday and you're kind of wondering if you should try and get some of the young gun team of the season cards, definitely avoid doing any of the current team of the seasons. I think they've been pretty rough in all honesty, and the EU and NA team of the seasons are going to be far better. So this should be definitely a huge improvement in terms of the drop. The other thing I want to say is that I think that you are going to see a lot of European cards from other leagues. I'm not going to try and guess which ones they go with because, you know, the Young Guns release was just all over the place, and I have no idea of any rhyme or reason of what cards they're going to pick. So I'm just going to give you my predictions in terms of the European players from the NHL that will go into the team of the season, and they should be extremely high rated. It should be a really, really good release. Things off with an automatic lock, and that is going to be Leon Draisaitl. He's got 97 points going into tonight. He's got 49 goals. This is one of the easiest ones, and I will say this. I have been hard on Leon Draisaitl's X-Factor card specifically all year long because his abilities have been pretty underwhelming, and just he's very slow. If he does get to 99 and his skating jumps up a ton, like you should see it jump up probably about 5 or 6, because for it to get to 99, you know, it's going to have to go up quite a bit unless everything else does, then they just keep his speed low, but he should have some skating synergies. My guess is that he's going to be 99 everything, and if that is the case, he is going to be an extremely good card, and they'll probably give him some good abilities, but Leon Draisaitl is 100% a lock for the European team of the season. The next lock, in my opinion, when it comes to the European team of the season will be KIRILL KAPRIZOV. 82 points going into tonight with 37 goals. One of the best younger players in the NHL for the Wild, and I could totally see him getting a very high card, probably a 97 or above, as he has been one of the best European players, not just European players, but best players in the league, and he is definitely going to be a team of the season card for tomorrow. My next prediction would be the ARTEMI PANARIN card will definitely get a team of the season Panarin card. He's got 80 points in 63 games with 62 assists for the Rangers. He always plays a little bit smaller. It reminds me a lot of Mitch Marner cards. He's 5'11", but he's 168. I've always had a heck of a time trying to use Panarin cards. However, he does have a custom stride. If you haven't seen that video, go back and look. Only 4 players in the NHL actually have a custom stride, and they feel much better skating. Panarin is one of them. I haven't used him currently this year, but Rangers fans, you can be assured that he will get a European Team of the Season card. One of the first double winners in terms of Team of the Year and Team of the Season would be MIKKO Rantanen. He's got 79 points in 64 games for the Colorado Avalanche. He has been dominant as usual, and definitely going to be a card that will be represented in Team of the Season. And he has been phenomenal, because if he gets to 99, like I said, even if his speed doesn't get to 99, if he gets up to like 96 or even 97, maybe with synergies, at 6'4", he's one of the best cards in the game, and one that you should definitely look to invest in. Even if you're competing in GWC, or if you're looking to improve, you want a competitive player, definitely going to be one of the best. All right, now this one is, I'm not 100% confident. He's got 42 goals in 66 games. Definitely deserves a Team of the Season card. I just don't know if they will put one in, but nonetheless, if they do, he's going to be extremely good as well. He's always one of the best endgame cards because he's so big, and his speed starts to get up there as well. Just a very well-rounded card once he hits the high 90s. Next, I could also see Alexander Barkov. This is where it gets kind of iffy in terms of point totals, and it depends how many non-NHLers they include. He's had a very good season. He's got 66 points in 53 games for the Florida Panthers, but there's a lot of other players that are around him that I'm not sure they're going to include. And again, if they go full NHL, he is definitely going to get one. But even if they don't, or even if they do include non-NHLers, I think that he will edge out this next pack of players because he's just had a phenomenal year. He's had a few phenomenal years, and he's a big name on one of the best teams. Man, under the radar, but Matt Zuccarello is having a great season. 67 points in 57 games for the Wild. And this is that kind of that next group where I'm not sure if they're going to include him or not. He's actually got 1 more point than Barkov, but in 4 more games played. Not a very good Hut card, but if you are a Minnesota Wild fan or a Zuccarello fan, it would be kind of cool to see him get a team of the season. He's had a phenomenal year. I was not aware that he's been doing this well. There's also MIKA Zibanejad from the New York Rangers. He has got 70 points in 68 games. Could definitely see him get one as well. And, I'm not sure. If he doesn't get one, same with Zuccarello. If he does not get one during the initial release, he'll get one of the best of the rest for sure. ELIAS LINDHOLM also having kind of a breakout season. He's got 68 points in 66 games, including 34 goals, and is a plus 49 for Calgary. Just an absolutely insane year. He should get a really good card, and I could definitely see him get a team of the season card for his great year in Calgary. David Pastrnak right behind as well with the same amount of points and the same amount of games, 68 and 66. Only a plus 7 in contrast, ELIAS LINDHOLM with a plus 49. But does have 38 goals. Definitely, again, in that kind of fringe territory, depending on how many non-NHLers that they include. There's also some other options like Philip Forsberg, Sebastian Aho, and hey, even my man Timo Meier, who's had a very, very good year. 66 points in 61 games. Really the only bright spot outside of Tomas Hertl for my Sharks this year. If it wasn't for Meier, it would be even harder to watch the Sharks play this year. They just have not been very entertaining, and Meier has been that kind of lone bright spot for them. All right, on to defensemen. There's a few locks, and then I have no idea where they're going to go. Roman Josi, 81 points in 65 games. He is a Hart Trophy candidate. He is absolutely dragging Nashville along with Josi, along with Saros to a playoff spot. It's actually incredible considering, kind of the overhaul they did and all the things they shipped out on their roster. But what a year for him. He is quite a few points now ahead of Cale Makar, but he is definitely going to get, for the Norris essentially, but he is definitely going to get a EU Team of the Season card. Joining Rantanen as a Team of the Year and Team of the Season winner, Victor Hedman is also a no-brainer for the EU Team of the Season. 64 points in 66 games. One of the best defensemen in the league and an easy shoe-in for Team of the Season for the EU region. This is where it gets pretty wild when you take a look at how defense has been for the Europeans this season. Is there is a huge drop, and then there's Moritz Seider, who already has a Team of the Season card. Same with Rasmus Dahlin. Then you've got Rasmus Andersson with 41 points in 66 games, having a very good year for Calgary. He, I guess, would be the next one if they include more NHLers. So kind of a surprising one to me. Would not have expected it, but yeah, you could get Team of the Season. And then the only other one that I could see would be the John Klingberg card. I think that he's 21 in defenseman scoring right now. There's just not a lot of European scorers among the back end, a lot of them. But yeah, John Klingberg currently with 38 points in 58 games for Dallas. Still a very good year, but I don't know if they would give him a Team of the Season card because after him, it's like Mikhail Sergachev for the Lightning with 33 points in 62 games. I would guess that this is where we see a lot of non-NHL players that actually make the Team of the Season here. Then on to goaltenders, and I'm going to go pretty shocking here. I don't think that Vasilevsky will get it. He's got 34 wins, leads the league in wins, and has a .919 save percentage and a .237 goals against. Unbelievable season, nonetheless. But Freddie Andersen, man, it is wild to me that Andersen, cap casualty, he got run out of town, in Toronto, and they're having all sorts of goaltender issues. He has rattled off 33 wins in 45 games with a .929 save percentage and a 2.00 goals against average in 46 games. That's absurd, and I think he gets a Team of the Season card, especially for the EUs, man. I think that he edges out Vasilevsky and some others here. And then the other goaltender from the EU region that I'm going to go with is Igor Shesterkin, who is dragging the Rangers. He has had an incredible year. He's got 32 wins in 43 games. He's a .936 save percentage and a .211 GAA. Incredible season, and man, I can't believe the Rangers just go right from Lundqvist right into Shesterkin for the next decade. You guys are incredibly lucky if you're a Ranger fan, but I'm going to go with Andersen and Shesterkin. Let me know in the comments section if you disagree, but I low-key think that's who it's going to be. So guys, there are my EU NHL Team of the Season predictions. Let me know who you think in the comments section down below, who I'm correct on or maybe I'm wrong on. I'd love to hear your take, as well as some European players that play in the European leagues that they are definitely going to include. But thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.